Hey y'all, got another video for you. I made one a couple weeks ago on fire ants, and apparently they are infesting my entire front yard, so it's about time to go ahead and take care of this problem. But before I do, figured I'd go ahead and try to shoot a better video than the last one I shot. This one is actually pretty big. It's not big in the sense of like, wow, look at that 4-footer or anything like that, but this is pretty big for an area that I frequent a lot. This is right in my front yard, and normally take care of these guys before they get even this big, but this one just popped up. We've been getting a lot of rain lately, and I was just walking out, actually I was walking back from getting the mail, and looked over and was like, hey, look, there's a pile of sand. On my way back, I saw this old mound and thought, man, there's another one. So I've got quite a few actually in the yard, so I'm just going to go ahead and mess them all up. Because like I said in the last video, if you check that, it was, I believe, like 3.5 weeks ago. And I was talking about how the easiest way to find out if you have a fire ant nest is to disturb it, because it comes alive. And let's see if I am correct on this one, and let's just go ahead and mess this up. Oh yeah, that's definitely a bona fide. Get rid of that stick, make sure there's nothing on my hands. Alright, but now you can see how that sucker just comes alive. I don't know if this is getting it good enough, but it literally erupts with ants everywhere. And that's the best way you can tell if it's fire ants or not, because they literally go nuts on an intruder. So, and you can see a couple right there. We got a winged one right there. Oop. Winged one right there. And now we got a few over in here. Look at that, man. There's a couple winged ones right there. A little bit of larva right there. All over the place. Luckily, I am not getting bit yet. But, check that out, man. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see with this high up, but the, I was just getting bit on my foot. They're, that's a pretty active nest right there. Figured this would be a good starting point right here. Got a couple more, actually, before I do that. Let's just see how bad. Oh wow, this is deep too. Get rid of the stick. Nothing on my hands. Excellent. One on, oh no, it's just a mosquito. Whew. But now look, sucker is pretty much entirely coated. That stick I just used is now, you can see that, but there's ants all over the stick. Well, there you go. Ants all over that stick that I just used. But, yeah, quick indicator that you got fire ants. So let's go check out a couple more. Another one right here, and this one they seem to have abandoned as well, and probably moved over to here. And I don't know if you can see that, but look at all the holes. Oops. There. All kind of holes all through there. Which kind of makes me think, and it's all up high, and this is obviously on a tree right on the corner. You can see how it's stacked up there. So let's go ahead and see if anybody's home on this one, and I'm sure. Oh yeah. Get rid of that one too. Things all good, but look, going nuts. All over the entire thing, all over the tree. See it? All over the tree. But that sand, the darker the sand, more likely that's their home. The lighter the sand, like regular old sand color, like you find on a beach, that seems to be where they're not at anymore. And with like the last nest, like you could see, there really wasn't much activity going on. And there you go. Put a few right down there. Sure, this will be a lot better in HD than with your standard settings that's on YouTube. That's quite a bit of ants right there. Here we've got another one. There's the base of a tree. And this one seems to be pretty used. Look at all those holes all in there. Let's find out if anybody's home. Oop. If I can hold on to the stick a little bit. Oh yeah, lots of people home on this one. And, actually, going right next door. See if anybody's home on this one too. Oh yeah, look at that. Going nuts. That's this entire hillside. Can't really get a good view of all of the ants because they're so tiny. But you can see them moving all over. So if you're in the south and you see a nice sandy spot, make sure it's not these guys. These ones over here, these actually are going pretty nuts too. This one also was in the last video, and as you can see, the grass is overgrowing it because it pretty much goes all the way from here, all the way over here, down around here like this. I don't know if you can really see that sand color because it's got that goofy sand color where it's like a nice, I don't know, Pacific beach. Not your typical, regular, everyday sand. Let's see if anybody's home on this one. This one looks like they kind of moved out, but oh no, they are still here. Oh yeah, especially right over there. Oh wow. Oh yeah. I can't zoom in on these guys, they're so small. But look at this, everywhere, all up in here. Especially right over here. Holy heck, man. There's a bunch right in there. Look, there's one there on my hand. Awesome. I wonder how many are on my leg. But, like you can see, like I said, they explode when you disrupt the nest. Oh, man, there was just a grasshopper hopping around there. I was trying to grab him on film there. But like I said, they explode whenever a grasshopper was on my leg. They explode. Well, it seems like they explode when you disrupt the nest. So that's one of the best giveaways that you're dealing with some fire ants. And here is the one that made its debut in the first video. It's down here in the swamps, and we just got a whole bunch of rain. Literally, there's the swamp right there. I mean, we are in the middle of the swamp right here. This is actually the little land bridge between two swamps. There's another one right there. And literally, my feet are actually getting wet just from standing here. So it's no doubt that's why this one is no longer active. They're probably one of the ones that I just filmed, and they just moved up the hill a little bit, closer to the house, of course. But that's some fire ants for you. I just figured I'd throw that in as some sort of addendum. Actually, there's one. No, there's a couple right in there. Really, not very many. But actually, I haven't seen one on the screen yet, but I've seen them while I'm standing here. There's at least 8 on this little mound here anyway, but just wanted to do a little follow-up video. Show you a bigger fire ant nest, and in case you ever come across them, stay away, because when they bite you, they become little pimple-looking things, and when you pop them, they burn like hell for a few days. So if you do run into them, much luck.